Welcome to the Late Show, everybody. I'm happy to say I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Let's get right to it. The only news that matters, the Cubs won the World Series. That's right. The curse is lifted. For the first time in a century, Wrigleyville is covered in victory vomit. Congratulations, Chicago. I mean, congratulations, Chicago. I'm sure you just woke up, so shh. Lay your head back down on that half-chewed Italian beef and snuggle up with the goat you brought home. Okay, you earned it. Because last night, you guys watch the game? Did everybody watch the game? Incredible. I cried. Grown man, I cried. Last night was a storybook extra innings World Series classic. A leadoff home run, big leads swept away in seconds, rolling out tarps in the bottom of the ninth, 5 hours of grown men chewing and spitting. Between the rain delay and the gallons of saliva, Joe Madden had to go out to the mound in water wings. And it all built up to just an absolutely insane finale. After working through all their starters, the Cubs had to swap out their closer, Aroldis Chapman, for this guy, who appears to be Chapman's 11-year-old nephew who has to pitch in the World Series for his birthday, but is in fact Carl Edwards Jr. Congratulations, Carl. Last night, I met him. Last night, the announcers gave us a little perspective on just how long it has been since the Cubs' last title.
The Cubs last won the World Championship in 1908. Who was alive in 1908? Al Capone was a 9-year-old.
Wow. Al Capone was one hard-living 9-year-old. The G-men must have gotten him on charges of hopscotch racketeering. Now, people are wondering, what was the secret? What really pushed the Cubbies over the top this year? Well, it might have been their lucky Stephen Colbert, because the Cubs were kind enough to come here on my show and invite my friend Donnie Franks to go to Wrigley Field for the day. I'm just saying, they hang out with me, they win the World Series. It's math. Plus, fun fact about meeting the Cubs, in person, I'm even smaller and weaker. That's a humbling photograph. In addition to me, one of the major reasons the Cubs won last night was because of their president of baseball operations, Theo Epstein, who now owns the title of world's most famous Theo. Sorry, Malcolm Jamal Warner, you had a good run. At the age of just 28, Epstein became the Red Sox general manager and gave them a World Series title, breaking the curse of the Bambino, which, if you're not familiar with sports, is when Babe Ruth dumped a bunch of tea in Boston Harbor, I believe. I'm not sure. Am I? The man who I pay to say I'm right says I'm right over there. Okay. Then Epstein moved on to the Chicago Cubs, giving them their first World Series victory in 108 years, destroying the curse of the billy goat and the less famous curse of just sucking. It's a tough one to shake. It's a tough one to shake. And you know, we are in a political season, and you know who's from Illinois and is a big Cubs fan is Hillary Clinton. She's probably happy about this right now. Probably a nice moment. Could be a nice moment. Could be a nice moment for her. And she could really use any good news since the FBI announced they may have discovered more of her emails. She really should have hidden them wherever Donald Trump keeps his taxes, because we can't find those anywhere. Anywhere. Oh, there's some huge Donald Trump news in that there is no Donald Trump news. And I don't know what's going on. It really feels like Donald Trump is just laying low right now. In fact, I think he knows it. Like, just listen to what he said at a rally yesterday.
We are going to win the White House. Gonna win it. It's feeling like it already, isn't it? Just, we've got to be nice and cool, right? Stay on point, Donald, stay on point. No sidetracks, Donald, nice and easy, nice.
Stay cool, Donald. Stay cool. Nice and easy. Don't say your inner thoughts out loud. Whatever you do, don't refer to yourself to the third person, Donald. Freaks voters out. You sound crazy. Though, in all fairness, those really aren't voices in Donald's head. They're clearly, he's just imitating his advisors, telling him to be cool, you know? And actually, we have some footage of the advisors in their strategy session.
Play it cool, boy. Real cool. Easy action.
Easy. Pow! Pow, pow! Easy, Donald! Easy, boy! Boy, boy! Crazy boy! It is. It's like West Side Story. It is like West Side Story because both candidates are from New York, and much like the Jets, Trump is about to rumble with Hispanics. The point is, Trump has a real chance here, and he doesn't want to screw it up. In fact, while Hillary Clinton has booked a big convention center for her election night celebration, a source familiar with Trump's plans said his party will be relatively small because Trump is superstitious and doesn't want to jinx things. Yes, it's true. I know this. Donald Trump is very superstitious. In fact, a black cat is the only pussy he won't grab. We've got a great show for you tonight. Aaron Eckhart is here. And I'll be back and talk about all the conspiracy theories in this election. So stick around.